All right, Scott, you're up.
I'm the doctor.
Doctor.
I travel through space and time. We're drawing. Time travelers tonight. Time travelers
Travelers tonight.
tonight. Time travelers tonight.
All right. Can't remember who picked this one. Did I pick this one? I can't remember. I know I've been watching Legends of Tomorrow a lot recently, so I just finished a rewatch of the series.
Yeah, it's something about Back to the Future, maybe. I don't know.
So I thought about drawing like Sarah Lance. I have a reference photo pulled up just in case I want to draw her. But I figured I'd start off with the Time Bandits. The new one. I'm doing the new one. The Lisa Kudrow Time Bandit. Did you watch that at all?
No, but I heard about it.
It didn't. It kind of just flew under the radar. I don't think it got. I don't know if it got good reviews or not, but nobody really talked about it.
Yeah. Dr. Emmett Brown. Marty McFly.
I figured I'd draw. Let me turn off the overlay. Sorry. It's just me and Scott.
Hello.
Let me see if I can. Drawing over toward the center for now.
Star Trek 4.
Star Trek 4? Yeah. You do the entire Enterprise. There's been a lot of time you want me stuff in Star Trek. John J. Murakami _Carrot joined. So there's John J. Murakami _Carrot.
John.
Hello.
Ted Theodore Logan and Bill S.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. It's like Bill and Ted.
Yeah, they definitely count.
Yeah, but I guess most series have had somewhat of time travel.
You could do Groundhog's Day. I would count that.
Groundhog Day.
That's a time loop, but
yeah. Huh?
Traveling back to the same day.
Your Name. That anime, Your Name.
I haven't watched that yet. I've heard good things.
Yeah.
What about the Tom Cruise movie?
What Tom Cruise movie?
The Day After. There's some kind of war there in it. Like he died.
Oh, Live, Die, Repeat. Tomorrow War. No,
something like that.
Oh.
No, Tomorrow War's the Chris Pratt one. Geez, what was the American name of that? It's based on the manga of Live, Die, Repeat. I'm staying real loose tonight. I feel like being too anal.
Oh yeah,
Edge of Tomorrow. Edge of Tomorrow, right?
Gwen's looking up all the anime time travel.
There's a lot, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, there's tons. I mean, you could even say what Samurai Jack.
Wasn't that episode of, was it Star Trek Voyager? Was it Voyager or Deep Space Nine where they went back and they hung out with the old crew, the original series guys?
Oh, I thought all Star Trek.
I think every series of Star Trek has had some kind of time travel thing.
Oh, yeah, the original one they went back and was it the really good one?
Gangster War.
The one where
Piece of the Action.
Yeah. City on the Edge of Tomorrow.
Well, that wasn't technically time travel, was it? That was just a planet that was based on our old past.
No, there's
but the movie that was definitely
Oh yeah.
Pardon me, can you tell me where the nuclear vessels are?
Exactly, with the whales. Hello, computer. Hello, computer.
Every time I'm in the hospital and they're wheeling me from the operating room or whatever to my room, and I'm looking up at the lights passing by on the ceiling, I'm thinking of Chekhov in that scene where they're rushing him through after they save him.
Darren says he played Life is Strange, video game with time travel and time manipulation.
Yeah, that's pretty good too.
I have not played many video games, and that's one of them I have definitely not played.
Well, even the Legend of Zelda, the one that you have to you have 3 days to.
I've never played Legend of Zelda.
Is that Ocarina of Time?
Yeah, the Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina.
Hey, Ocarina.
Yeah, exactly.
What was that Martin Lawrence when he went back to the Middle Ages?
Something in King Arthur's court. Was it?
There's a kid in King Arthur's court, I think, right? That was one, but was it Black Knight?
No, but it's a variation of that, but it's something in King Arthur's court. Aaron says he learned that making changes to events can have disastrous consequences. Yep. Damn you, Barry Allen.
Yeah, Barry Allen.
What was that one? Was it Endgame or Infinity War? I forget which one. Basically they just made a whole list of all these time traveling movies, and he's like, "Oh, you mean I don't know, hot tub time machine and all those things, Back to the Future." I'm like, wow, I can't believe they actually mentioned all these movies.
The Black Knight. That was
that makes sense. That actually makes sense.
Power Rangers Rita's Rewind.
Well, again, time travel is a it's a trope. It's like a story arc that you can do. Yeah, we're gonna do that. That final Gordon Rider is gonna be like that.
Are we ever going to do that?
We're gonna do it eventually.
You think so?
I thought this year was Gordon's 20th. Apparently, this next year makes it his 20th.
Into the
I got messed up,
Riders.
so I have time. So I have time to work on it. But in the meantime, I got to work on that other one that Connie already did the cover for, which I'm like, I don't even have the story yet. she kind of jumped the gun.
That's how some artists are. Overachievers.
Yeah. Oh, she's excited to do it, so I'm not gonna I'm not gonna poo-poo it. Same thing with Chris Lohman did a couple covers for me, and I'm like, he drew the image, and I was like, well, I haven't even thought of the story yet. He says, well, I just assumed it was going to be like this, so I had to somehow fashion that into the story somehow. Like I said, you can't discourage them when they're on a roll. Strike while the iron's hot.
Kamen Rider Decade.
Decade.
Superman the movie.
He spins around the world really fast. Oh, Andrew's here. Where is he? He just wrote online. He said,
He's
hello?
No.
He's in.
And then R joined. R, is that Ron? You can't even spell out a 3-letter name now? You just gonna be R?
He's in pirate mode. He's R.
He's like R. Crumb.
There you go. Or R Star Blazers.
He's
You
like
guys
our
finished?
Joker.
You guys finished?
No, we got more.
Looks like the Robin are in that circle.
Okay, now we're done.
R.
He's Ron, the man wonder.
Like Rom, the Space Knight.
No, like Robin, the boy wonder.
Oh,
But
I
Ron,
see.
the man wonder.
Ron Popeil.
Ron Sophia.
So good.
Now what joined? Oh wow! Nice.
I'm glad everyone's
Yeah, I
here.
thought we were gonna have an empty
Hey.
house. Now we got 3
Time
people.
travel. People love
Time travel. Yeah, there's so many to choose from.
There are.
I'm drawing Time Bandits.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
good one.
me too.
Oh, you're doing
I'm
Time
drawing
Bandits?
I'm doing Lisa Kudrow from the new version.
Okay, good. You're welcome to it.
There's a new version.
Yeah, exactly.
It's on Apple TV,
Oh,
the platform that no one has.
Except for Michael.
I don't have it.
Oh,
Drew has it
I think I'm the only one who has it.
because he was watching Ted Lasso.
I just know how to find stuff.
oh,
I love Ted Lasso.
it looks good. It looks interesting.
Ted Lasso?
Yeah, from what I've seen.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Napua, how are you?
Having some technical issues, trying to fix it.
Okay. What did Lawrence do now? Is that crypto?
The dog's name was in crypto. The dog's name was something like Sharky or
Harley.
Harley. That's it, Harley.
Harley,
Thank you.
my friend.
Why did I want to call it Sharky?
Charcuterie. Nobody asked Ron. How you doing, Ron?
Oh, you have to call him R, I guess. R, how you doing?
Ron left because he got tired of our shenanigans.
Oh, you can dish it out, but he can't take it.
Oh boy.
Ron, how are you? You still safe? Since he's here, I'm assuming he's safe-ish, right?
Yeah. That's crazy. It's still going.
You know what's crazy to me is, you look into it. It's still not the biggest fire that California's had.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
it's certainly depressing to see it.
Yeah. Hope they contain it soon.
Fire. It's nature's fire.
It's just like fire. It is fire.
I mean, they're making progress on it, but the Santa Ana winds are still fucking everything up.
Yeah.
I'm Troy McClure.
You might remember me as from films like, I forget.
Go mama from the channel.
Film names.
Don't tell mama the babysitter is dead.
Hey, Gladys, the talking mule.
Edison talking.
I'm not sure how to say this. JVJB102. What are you guys drawing? The theme tonight is time travelers, so we're all drawing different time travelers. You guys in California? No, we are in Hawaii. I think most of us,
Except for Ron.
yeah, all except for Ron. Ron is in California. That's right, but he's being quiet tonight. Ron. You do Ron.
Hopefully he didn't have a sudden evacuation.
I don't think he would have left his log in, would he? Yeah, maybe.
Maybe we gotta go to the bathroom or get a drink or something.
So we had
I finally watched that Crapopolis.
how is it?
It's funny. It's Dan Harmon wrote it. It's about like ancient Greece and all that. So they incorporated a lot of like mythology and stuff like that too. But Richard Ayoade is kind of like the lead. He's like the king, the king who wants to be
King of the nerds.
Yeah,
Boss.
kind of. I mean, he just plays the same character. But yeah, it's amusing. It's funny. A lot of quips and one-liners and stuff.
JBJ says they're in the Bay Area and have friends in the south of Southern California. Saying they would have given notice if you had an emergency evac. It's all good.
Yeah. And I'm slowly seeing, like, even today, some people kind of marked that they were safe from the fire. So.
It's ugly.
Yeah.
Fire. It's water's uglier cousin.
All right, so I'm drawing Lisa Kudrow's character from the current time batch. What's everybody else drawing?
11.
You're drawing 11?
I'm drawing.
Laura's back.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yay!
I heard you before when you said, "Are we done?"
Yeah, and then I started talking, and then nobody heard me.
Oh, yeah, we thought you were upset.
We hear you now. We thought we took it too far.
Yeah.
Hello. Can you
Why?
hear
What'd you
me?
guys
Hello.
say?
Yeah, now we can hear Napua, too.
Napua!
Hello.
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 Okay. Now we're working here. We got all technical things fixed.
So we were asking if you were safe. Still safe?
Good night, JB102.
Hi, JB.
Thanks for a small bit of entertainment. You're welcome. Good night.
Yeah.
That was it was definitely a small
We are a small bit of entertainment, but that's about it. That's all you get from us. Has it been 2 minutes? Okay, we're done.
And now back to the regular boring show.
Yeah. And now for something completely different.
Oh, Mr. Peabody. There you go. Time travel.
Oh, Mr. Peabody. Mr. Peabody and Sherman.
Oh yeah, the Wayback Machine.
The Wayback Machine. I actually like that newer one, Time Squad, that no one really knew about.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, and it was fun because it had Rob Paulson as, like this muscle-bound Officer Todd Russell.
Yeah.
Which was the story was pretty much like like the Wayback Machine, where they went back and they tried to fix like inconsistencies in time. But Mark Hamill played like the robot, kind of like a C-3PO robot kind of thing,
Yeah.
and I thought it was hilarious. Like some of the things where like Edgar Allan Poe was like he wasn't all dark, he was all happy and everything, and they had to try to fix it so he was more, bitter
Emo.
and grim.
You're not emo enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Buck Rogers? Does he count?
I mean, I guess Buck Rogers did travel through time.
He was frozen
but
in time.
he did it in such a passive way you could barely call him a time traveler. I mean, I guess I'm a time traveler.
Oh, Futurama.
That is a great
Rogers?
theme.
Oh,
It's a fantastic theme.
yeah. Yeah, I was like, how did they secure that one? That was awesome. Tom Jones and the Flaming Lips.
Oh, you're talking about Duck Dodgers.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Buck Rogers? Sorry.
We were talking about Buck with a B.
Yeah. But that's not unusual.
But
It's not unusual for us to be off topic.
it's just so weird to hear that version of Buck Rogers where there's like lyrics. Well, it was on the movie, right?
Far beyond
Yeah.
something.
And then the series
I
is
saw
like,
that-
no, we're not gonna have lyrics.
I saw the movie, and you know how it starts out with like the ladies?
Oh yeah, like the whole James Bond thing. Yeah.
My parents almost took me out of the theater. They were just like, "What is this?"
Oh, it's a
They
good
were,
thing they didn't. It's okay. It's okay. Tweaky saved the day. It's like, oh, it's okay for kids. Bitty, bitty, bitty.
Bill Gerard. Is he famous for anything else besides Buck Rogers?
He was in Airport 77,
Wasn't he in that TV series like Sidekicks or something?
Sidekicks.
and he was in Sidekicks with Ernie Reyes Jr.
And Silver Spoons.
Was he in Silver Spoons? Oh, that was Aaron Gray.
Yeah, you're talking about Aaron Gray.
She was, yeah.
Aaron Gray, Scott. Get it right.
Aaron Gray, Gil Gerard, saying potato,
She came
potato.
Came here. She was
And
one
we
of
were
the
both in
guests here.
Buck Rogers.
Yeah, look alike to me.
Did they?
Ron, are you working on something right now?
Yeah. It's
What
work
you talk
stuff.
about?
No, it's work.
What's that?
It's work stuff. It's not
Is that
exciting.
Macabre Tales?
Macabre Tales is done. Hey, Napo, did everybody turn in all their stuff? Yes.
The only person that didn't is Leah, but she said she's going to do it later.
There we go.
There you go.
All right. That's good.
Hey, awesome. Everybody's getting their things in.
I saw some of Jason's.
Yeah.
He posted I think, was it 1 or 2 panels?
Yeah, it's
Where Monsters
actually his first time doing sequential art.
Very cool.
Oh,
He put himself in the book.
Yeah, he did.
you did?
Because the panel he shows is like the monster, like right in his face.
autobiographical. It happened.
The events you are about to see are real.
Yeah.
It's like
We all have to deal with monsters.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Oh yeah, I guess so,
Submitted
yeah.
for your approval.
I saw it on the wing. Oh no, wait, that was Twilight Zone.
Submitted for your approval.
And William Shatner was the original one.
Yeah. The one with William Shatner.
Actually, he was in 2 episodes, I think, of the Twilight Zone.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he's in the one. It's the one with the thing, the machine that you get a fortune, I think, from.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, I gotta find it.
I don't know.
He was in the one with the tribbles. I remember that.
Oh, okay. And then the cartoon, they brought it back. Harry Mudd.
I remember, sir. It's not fair. I had time.
Was that Burgess Meredith?
Yeah.
So he was in
Penguin.
he was in Nick of Time from 1960, and he was in Nightmare at 20,000 Feet from 1963.
Oh, that's the one with the Gremlin.
3 years before Star Trek. So Star Trek wasn't until 66, right?
Yeah. Batman 66. Was that a Van Damme movie? Time Cop? Was that Time Cop?
Time Cop.
Yep.
Time Cop.
Hey Scott, do
Hey,
you know
Austin Powers.
Bill and Ted.
automobiles?
That's right. Austin Powers. He did travel time.
Yeah, baby.
Looper, that Bruce Willis movie, Looper.
Looper. Yeah, that counts.
Super. It's an early Ryan Johnson film.
You can actually use Star Trek also.
There you go.
Yeah, they
So
did
much,
time travel.
so much Star Trek. Every series has done at least one time travel one.
Yeah.
Tonight is time travel, except Star Trek. Actually, I think even most sci-fi shows have, dabbled in that.
The Lower Decks did a live action crossover on Discovery, right?
That was great.
Or 2. They did 2, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the
One
animated
last season and then one this season.
the Justice League animated series had one where Superman traveled.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, where they were they were going to all throughout time because they were in like the Wild West.
Yeah.
And then they end up in the future.
Yep. And that's when what's his name? Terry died.
Oh. Well, they've done several. Didn't they do one in Superman where was it the because Brainiac went back in time, so they were trying to save Superman from him.
Yeah.
And then there was and he puts on the glasses and then he says, "Up, up, and away." I always wanted to say that.
There was that
Man,
episode
boy,
of
Saturn Girl.
back in the day.
Was that?
Yeah, it was with the Legion of Superheroes.
Yeah. The Legion of Doom went back to stop the heroes from.
Oh, that was the Super Friends.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was a Super Friends too. The origin.
Cheetah became Wonder Woman.
Yeah. That's
Hey,
fun.
even Star Wars has time travel if you watch the animated versions.
Really?
Because they get that what they call that world between worlds thing.
Oh yeah.
But it's a long time ago. In a galaxy far, far away.
Did Battlestar Galactica ever do a time travel episode? They did they? They were more.
No, they're too busy running from the Cylons.
That's right.
I mean, maybe
Or
in the
green.
newer one. I don't remember it in the old one.
Yeah, I don't remember the newer one either. I don't think.
What about movies?
I know.
They didn't resort to that.
Well, flashbacks. That's not going back in time, right? It's
It's not
flashback.
going back in time.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. did some time travel.
Of course.
There's just been so many options out there for time travel.
Yeah. Back to the Future.
Darren says, can confirm there is time travel in Star Wars. Remember in Rebels, the animated series.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah, if you watch the animated stuff, you'll get Star Wars time travel. It breaks all continuity of the world between worlds thing, but they have it.
Did anybody watch Skeleton Crew?
I have to watch the final episode.
I just came to the realization that the one character Jude Law plays, he's Long John Silver.
He's Long John Silver.
The Pornak?
Yeah.
That's Long Dong.
Oh,
Long Dong, not Long John.
What are you people watching?
Yeah, you know, from Treasure Island. Are you familiar with that classic novel?
I am. How are you making the connection? I'm just curious.
The one in space?
Because, well, they made one called Treasure Planet, Donald, but
When the Donald comes on, you can tell he's frustrated.
So, like, in Treasure Island, Jim Hawkins, whatever his name is, he befriends Long John Silver.
Okay.
And then Long John Silver, like he's supposed to be like a galley servant or cook or something on the ship, right? And then he turns out he's really a pirate, and they take over the ship. And the whole time, Hawkins is sort of conflicted between his friendship with Long John Silver and his duty to the ship. And in a weird sort of way, like Long John Silver betrays him, but at the same time, he also kind of helps him. You know, and he flip-flops back and forth. Like, you're never really sure, is Long John Silver a good guy or a bad guy? But in reality, he's just a pirate, you know? And I just from what I've seen, it hit me that that's what Jude Law is in Skeleton Crew.
So they stole the Long John Silver story.
I'm not saying they stole the story. I'm just saying that's what I'm guessing that's the sort of trope that they're basing that character on.
Okay.
that's for the book readers out there.
I mean, like I said, apparently nobody knows what the fuck Treasure Island is anymore. So, you know, it's fair game.
Cabin fever.
Yeah, I don't have the sound effect, but there you go.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, Treasure Island was a casino.
The Muppets version.
Yeah, the Muppet.
Oh, that's right,
We
Muppet
got
Treasure
cabin
Island.
fever.
Wasn't that Tim? Didn't Tim Curry play
Tim Curry.
Long John Silver in that one?
Yes, and he was awesome.
Yeah.
Which book or which story was with the Caruso family?
Robinson
No,
Crusoe.
you're mixing up the Swiss Family Robinson and Robinson Crusoe.
Oh,
But
Sylvanian
yes,
family.
Sylvanian.
So it is.
The Waltons.
Waltons are the ones that got lost in space.
Oh, okay.
They do feel like a
Danger.
version of koalas in space.
Yeah.
Danger,
Oh,
Will
you-
Robinson, danger.
Oh, you ninny.
Dr. Smith. That's great. The first openly gay character on TV.
Pretty much, yeah.
Was he really?
I don't know.
You guess everybody just assumed.
He's very effeminate. Yeah.
I wouldn't. I don't know. Well, yeah, maybe. I guess you could say feminine. I would just say like.
No, what's
Yeah,
that?
you-
It's
you-
that one guy in the Hollywood Squares. What's his name?
All in.
Paul Lynch.
Paul Lynn.
All in for the center square.
Oh, what about Charles Nelson Riley?
Yeah.
Wasn't he kind of
Bacala.
the kind? I don't know.
Sure, it's like
Very-
well,
Bakla.
that's like the that's a whole thing for Hollywood Squares though, right? You always got to have like your what's his name, red buttons.
They were just
all of them.
they weren't called gay back then, though, right? They were just flamboyant, right?
Yeah, like good luck.
Liberace.
or am I thinking of Rip Taylor? Who's the guy? Who's
Rip Taylor's
They
the one with
always-
the mustache, right?
He's the one
Okay,
who's
yeah.
always throwing confetti all over the place.
yeah? That's what I'm thinking of.
I thought wasn't
You know
he Men in Black the movie?
Oh, that's Rip Thorne.
Taylor?
Oh,
That's the boat, Riptide. The helicopter.
oh yeah.
Screaming
It was
Screaming
filmed in
me.
Hawaii, right? Part of it. Part of the like couple of seasons.
I'm not sure. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Jacob the Fat Man was. But, oh, here we go. I was trying to find that Avengers thing where they talked about all the time traveling movies. So he says, "Who told you that? Star Trek, Terminator, Time Cop, Time After Time, Quantum Leap, A Wrinkle in Time, Somewhere in Time, Hot Tub Time Machine." Terminator. See, we didn't even mention Terminator.
Well, that's why I said there's just so many, you know.
Yeah.
I read that that opening sequence of Terminator 2, where it starts, how the movie starts like in the future, and it's just that like battle going on.
Yeah.
Just that opening sequence was more than the budget of the first Terminator movie.
I believe.
Oh, that's not hard to believe at all.
I don't know. That was the one that they had to do all that morphine with. What's his name? Was it the T?
Well, I mean,
T-1000.
Yeah, I mean that was the Industrial Light and Magic. They did the the CGI for that. But yeah, like just that opening sequence with all the Terminator robots and like people fighting and all that stuff. Yeah, it surpassed the budget of the first.
So Linda Hamilton was ripped.
She did get ripped for that part.
Yeah, she was super buff.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I learned something about myself.
Kind of mannish though.
And that's what made Drew a lesbian.
Yes.
I believe the word is thespian. Yeah, an actor. He was
Oh,
convinced.
they take care of the library, don't they?
Okay.
The one at the front desk? No?
Oh my. It's the librarian. What am I drawing? I'm drawing
At the because they take care of the library.
library.
What kind berry that library?
The library. The strawberry. Strawberries.
It's like one of the flavor of syrups they got at IHOP.
Hey, I read somewhere a strawberry is not really a berry.
What is it?
Is it a straw?
It's confused.
I don't know what it is. I just saw like the title and just said bullshit and went on my way.
Yeah, strawberry is actually a red meat.
Ah,
Strawberry is that mark you get when you trip and fall and leave a mark on you. Get strawberry.
yep.
It's like there's so many things with nuts in the name that aren't actually nuts. And
Like a peanut. Oh, wait, no, it is not.
Peanuts are a legume.
Coconut.
Yeah, coconut.
Because it's part cocoa. Wait, what? It's Kokomo.
Aruba, Jamaica.
Corn nuts. Corn nuts is
Corn
not a
nut.
nut. It's not a nut.
It's not? It's hard as
Yeah.
one.
It's a
Confused
delicious.
with that.
It's corn.
Feeling on that. Corn.
It's mutated
Hey.
corn.
It's got corn.
let's see. According to the Carnegie Mellon Museum, botanists call the strawberry a false fruit, a pseudocarp. A strawberry is actually a multiple fruit, which consists of many tiny individual fruits embedded in a fleshy receptacle.
What?
The brownish or whitish specks, which are commonly considered seeds, are the true fruits.
Yeah, and the seeds
Huh.
like outside. It's the only fruit that has the seeds outside.
It's a false fruit.
They're not seeds. That's the fruit. That's
Oh,
what the
I
thing
see.
says.
So it's a phony.
It's a
You know what? You're not a fruit. You're a phony.
It's
That's what you are.
strawberries are a fruit vehicle. They carry fruit.
It's a vehicle.
I'm
And
a
the
vehicle
seeds-
laborer.
And the seeds are the fruit.
They're not seeds. They're fruit.
That's
Yeah.
that's the strawberry part.
The seed-looking thing is the fruit.
Yes, sir.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Man, where's that the more you know jingle?
Dun, dun.
Yeah, I can't do jingles on here anymore, but I do have the symbol here.
We
More
can
you
do
know.
the less you know. The less you know. The less
That's,
we know.
this is a valuable stream because you learn shit.
Is it really? We learned a
We're
lot.
education.
Yeah.
We
Do, 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 do.
Get your education on by watching the Comic Jam Hawaii stream.
will be on PBS next week.
I
Yep.
cannot advocate for that. I don't think we're educational enough to get that.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Connie says, "Hi everyone."
You get some street smarts in here.
Connie.
Connie, did you know strawberries aren't a fruit? Or
It's
wait,
strawberry.
it's not a berry.
The false fruit.
That's right, false fruit.
A pseudocarp. Pseudocarp.
What?
A
A pseudonym. No?
pseudocarp, which is a false fruit. A pseudocarp.
Pseudo.
Or it's a false fish.
A
Or
pseudo.
like imitation crab. It's like, look, I can do a great crab. Impersonation.
Yeah. Oh, bummer, dude. You taste just like crab. You're screwed.
It's like
So-
it tastes like chicken.
So that imitation crab is a pseudocarp.
No.
It's strawberry. I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
Yeah. Pollock is actually a fruit.
Ah.
Jackson Pollock.
I'm not going to say Jackson Pollock's a fruit. That might be defamation. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I always knew that archetypes was a fruits.
That's
I didn't even mean it that way.
That's not a rude, that's not a rude slang for Polish people.
Oh, yikes.
Fruit slang for Polish people.
Yeah. No, the Pollock?
Well, Pollock. Yeah.
Oh.
Pollock.
Yeah. I don't think I've heard that term in a long time, Ron.
Well, here's our last show tonight. And yeah. Oh, there you go. See?
Well, I watch a lot of 70s shows and
There you go.
All right. Let's see.
They don't really do Polak jokes in Hawaii. They got the Portuguese joke.
Yeah.
Portuguese joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't got the Polak joke.
Yeah. How come there's no R in Portuguese? What happened to the R?
Huh?
Well, there's Portuguese, which is, a group of people, and Portuguese can be anybody stupid.
But usually when I hear it, there's no R in it. It's just like Portuguese.
Yeah. So anybody
Potable water. Portuguese.
because anybody can be Portuguese. Just do something stupid.
Okay.
Lolo.
Bing bong
Just do
ding.
something.
I don't know what the jingle is.
Was it the more you know?
Yeah.
This one's Da. The more you
Miss
know.
Darren said he watched 3 episodes of the Skeleton Crew. Great show. I just need to watch the last one. You finished it, Drew?
Nope.
Did you start watching it?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it didn't seem like you're,
It's not bad. It's definitely targeted to kids, but
Do they have
Well,
skeleton?
yeah.
Kids annoying him.
but Star
There-
Wars is marked to kids, so get over it.
Yeah. I mean, if I want grown-up Star Wars, I'll just watch Andor.
Yeah, Andor's not for kids. At least not for most kids.
I think they would be bored.
You would get
Can't
emotional
imagine.
trauma.
I was bored.
But
You were bored with Andor?
I believe it.
Well, I mean, John is the world's oldest kid.
This is true.
Yeah.
And fattest. So
Hey, John, if you
That's
don't mind
probably
me,
not true.
if you don't mind me asking, John, how much you weigh?
more than you.
How many stone?
I'm like almost 250 already. So
Yeah, but it's all muscle,
Yeah.
right, Ron?
yeah. Except for the
I have
funding it.
I have one ab. It's my favorite ab.
Me too.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
Let's
Yeah,
just
well,
say if
that's
I'm going anywhere, my ab arrives first.
That's a good one. I like that.
What's your point, man?
Somebody was going to say something.
I'm in shape. Unfortunately, it's the shape of a gourd.
Pear is a shape. Pear is a valid shape.
Is it? Okay. Usually people say round, but I'm like, no, I know. I'm more like a gourd.
When I was in high school, oh god, they used to call this one dude Dick Do.
Call him what?
Dick Do.
Dick
Dude.
Ooh.
They called him Dick Do because his belly stuck out farther than his dick do.
Oh, yikes. Wow, we went there, huh?
So they just used to call this guy Dick Do all the time. I was like, that's terrible.
Terrible.
Napoli, you don't have any interesting high school stories or anything like that?
No weird nicknames to share.
I did fall into the pool once during a party.
Oh,
Wow,
must be
some
some
party.
party. Yeah.
We had a party on campus, and it was like an end of the year kind of celebration. And I was trying to look really cute for this guy I had a crush on, and I was walking by the pool and I slipped and I fell all the way in fully clothed.
Wow.
yikes. That's one way to get his attention.
Yeah.
I know, right? And everyone's attention.
Yeah.
So how'd you play it off? Just
I hid in the bathroom for the rest of the night.
oh.
Oh my goodness.
that's
I
not
was
a-
going to say that, but I didn't want to be right.
That's
That must have crushed you. Gosh.
not a fun story.
Well, I look back on it now, and it was kind of funny.
I guess so. They, what
And
school
then for
did
the rest of the school year, they called her Flipper.
you, what school did you go to? What school did you go to in the pool?
I went to Kamehameha.
Oh, there was this. There's a contractor that I was working with. I was working at the permits department. He went to Kamehameha, and he said on his senior year, they stole the canoe out of. Do you guys have like I guess the library had a canoe or something?
Yeah, the upper class library had a
Yeah.
canoe.
So they stole it, and then they put it in the pool, and then I guess they lost some kind of senior privilege or some kind of senior outing
Wow, that's
because
crazy.
because
They're
of that.
lucky they didn't get expelled.
Oh, really? Ooh.
Yeah, they have like a zero tolerance policy for that kind of stuff.
Oh.
Well, at least when I went. Maybe it's because of them.
Ruined it for everyone. Now no more canoe stealing.
Yeah.
One year, one of the classes, I think it was like 2 years ahead of me, they had a senior trip, and they went to. I think they went to Los Angeles. I don't remember where they went. It was probably Los Angeles, but they one of the girls that was on the senior trip met some dude while they were there, and she just took off with him.
Oh yeah,
and it caused a big stir. And then they made some rule that after that year, no senior classes could go any further than there was a certain allotted mileage that we were allowed to go.
Next town over.
That's right. You know.
No, they let them go as far. I didn't go on our senior trip, but they let them go as far as Orlando. Somewhere they all went to Disney World.
Okay, you signed that permission form, I guess. You know.
Yeah. My school went to Disneyland.
All we had was like a senior luau.
We had the lamest one. We had to go to Windward Mall after it was closed because we owned, I guess the school owned the property, and it was a mall after it was closed.
A closed mall, so you can really buy food or anything.
Yeah, I mean, they had like a concert area, but it wasn't like fun party atmosphere.
Yeah, I don't think I went to a senior thing. I think they had a cruise or something.
See,
all we had was a luau. That was it.
Yeah.
And I think it was at Dots in Wahiawa.
Dots. Wow.
Oh yeah. Well, they got kind of like a ballroom or something, don't they?
Yeah.
Like a big.
Yeah.
I think a band had a bigger banquet.
I just didn't feel like doing the fundraising. Like everybody in the class was like selling candy bars, and there was just like, and I was like, it is annoying because it's like you got 70 kids all selling candy bars. Like what are you gonna buy from every single one of them? And
okay.
Anyway, I just didn't feel like doing the fundraising, so I opted out of going on the senior trip.
Is it the world's best chocolate candy bars?
Yeah, I'm sure it's the same ones at every freaking school.
I thought the world's best was those little pellet things or whatever, those almonds.
Well, they had that too. They had that too, but they used to have those bars.
Oh, I don't remember the bars.
Those thick bars.
We sold M&M's. World's finest.
World's finest M&M's.
Yeah, Gwen corrected me.
The
world's finest.
All right.
Huh? Gwen is traumatized by them.
Yes, she must have had to sell a lot of them too.
Oh yeah.
But the M&M's or the world's finest?
World's finest. We had to sell M&M's, and it was impossible to sell plain. Everybody wanted the peanuts, and so I had 5,000 plain M&Ms. Like, what am I gonna do with this?
That's when all your aunts and uncles got to pony up.
Wow. That's still better than trying to sell like Hulu chicken or the,
Portuguese
bread.
sausage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the sweet bread.
Zippy's Chili's was easy to sell, but
Looks like I went to like a rural agricultural school in the middle of like rural Michigan. It's like, who the hell are we gonna sell shit to? Like, who could
Drew, were
farm?
you in 4-H?
I wasn't, but 4-H was a big deal. So was FAA.
what does the 4-H
Sorry,
stand for?
sorry, FFA, the Future Farmers of America.
Oh
Future
yeah,
farmers
yeah.
What are the 4-H's stand
Like
for?
Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, no, that's Napoleon. They were FFA, right?
Yeah, FFA, yeah.
I don't know what 4-H stands for, but I think they have 4-H here.
Yeah, like horticultures. That's all I know.
Okay.
That's one of the 4-H's.
Gwen knew what the 4-H's are.
What is it?
Health, heart, hands, and I forgot the last
Heroin.
one. I don't know what you said. Heroin.
Heroin.
Sweet
With
heroin.
an E. With an E. Like Wonder Woman, a heroin.
Health, heart, hand.
And health.
Yeah, health, heart, hand, and what's the fourth one?
Heroin. I told you.
Now who's gonna get sued for?
Sweet black tar.
It stands for head, heart, hands, and health.
Oh, head, heart, hand.
Head.
Head.
Because I don't know. I don't know why.
Head.
Shoulders, knees, and toes.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I'm not going there, Ron. I thought about it, but I was bad.
Yeah.
Head. Whoa, come on now. What's going on in that club?
Get ahead. We're about 57 minutes in.
Feels
Heads
long.
up.
Yeah, I saw that picture you. Oh, was it? I think maybe it was Napua that posted that picture of you and Gwen. How come you seem like you're having a good time and Gwen isn't?
I think you pretty much nailed it.
Because he's with Gwen and she's with him.
Yeah. That's probably a better excuse too. That's pretty good.
That's not nice.
Hey, Scott was there. Scott went to it on Sunday.
Did I make her laugh?
I don't know.
You were there, Scott? I didn't see you.
Yeah.
He came after you.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Drew.
I was really. I was only there for maybe an hour and a half, a couple hours. I was really impressed by that live manga artist. She was really good.
Yeah, Shin Ushida. Yeah, she's good.
I've seen her. I didn't get down there, but I've seen her other posts. She's
Yeah,
done that quite a bit.
Yeah, all over.
She's not local, right? She's from Japan
No.
or something.
No, she's from Japan. So even like she spoke. She had a translator because she spoke very little English. I tried to pull out my primitive Japanese. It was pretty embarrassing.
Did it start
Ohio.
with Hola, ¿cómo
Oklahoma.
está?
Right, you just basically say anything. You put des at the end. Hey, how's it going, des? Oh, deska.
Yeah, why do you keep calling me Anjin-san?
I just got grown. It's called hamburger. Hamburger.
I want the hamburger. Hamburger.
No, I didn't. I just walked up, gave her the thumbs up, and she knew what I meant. I didn't want to interrupt her, so I just watched her.
The universal sign of thumbs up is a thumbs up.
First time to Hawaii.
Well, in Japan, what thumbs up means, though.
Ooh, that can.
just making him second guess himself now. Wait, what?
What does it mean?
No, maybe in some cultures something.
I'm just joking.
Something offensive.
You did a couple overseas tours, though, right?
I've been to Okinawa. I've never. Every time we pulled into Yokosuka, I always had duty, so I could never leave the ship.
Duty.
It's like just somehow it always ended up that every time we pulled in there, it was always my duty day. And we were only there for like 1 day to get fuel and supplies.
What'd you do on the ship, Drew? Were you like first officer or something?
Scullery maid.
He was the last officer.
Oh.
I was an electronic warfare technician.
And what does that entail?
Oh, you were an EW.
Yeah.
EW.
Yeah, it's funny because it's our symbol, like our rank insignia, our symbol had or not rank, rating symbol was a lightning bolt and a feather. And we used to say we were the lightning fast chicken pluckers.
So what did you do? You just fixed the equipment, or?
We manned a device that was like a big radar like a radar detector. And then we in charge of countermeasures. So like this stuff is unclassified, so I have to talk about it. It's like if somebody shoots a missile at a ship,
yeah,
they have them on Humvees and stuff too. So it's like the same concept, but it's like if somebody, it's like, so we have this radar detector, and missiles have built-in radar sometimes that like to target you. And so if we detect with our radar detector that something is targeting us, we try to determine really quick where it's coming from, how fast it's going, and how much time we have before it hits us. And then we can launch countermeasures, which are basically like big confetti cannons, only the confetti is made out of like aluminum foil. So that called chaff. And it's like, it like blooms out, and it gives the missile another target. And the hope is that if we shoot the chaff and change the course, the missile will go for the bigger target. Like it might just see the back end of the ship. So it's like, it makes the ship look smaller so that the radar will go for the bigger thing, which will hopefully be the cloud of chaff. And it'll hit that and blow up instead of actually hitting the ship. Fortunately, I've never been in a situation where we had somebody shoot something at us, but the hope is that the chaff will work.
Seems like a nickname for someone. Chaff.
Interesting.
The Army has the same. They have them on like Humvees and stuff. Like their the Strikers are like some of the smaller tanks, I guess. Like if something's if they detect something being shot at them, they have like Army has EWs that launch chaff now and stuff. So.
Wow. So
sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, you think that's what we'll use to get Canada?
I mean, they got all the same shit we have, so I don't know.
Ooh, so it's gonna be a tough fight, huh? Okay.
It's what is that? There's a comic that came out a few years ago about the U.S. trying to take over Canada.
Superman.
Oh yeah, no, I read that. What's the name of
It was good. I can't remember the title.
Like back in history, didn't the Canadians actually burn the White House?
Yeah, during the War of 1812.
Yeah. Hey, time for a payback, don't you think?
It's like there's like one like part of the White House that they didn't like repair and repaint. They have a burnt board that they still keep there as a reminder of how close they came.
The book is Brian K. Vaughan's "We Stand on Guard."
Yep, We Stand on Guard. It was a good comic, but it's basically about like the near future and Canada, like their resistance force is fighting against the U.S.
Wow.
Wow.
Still on chaff.
It is educational. I just learned about the burning of the White House.
Ah, yeah.
So chaff is for making a more attractive radar picture for a missile, and then the
That's what it is in video games.
Who's the cat that won't cop out when there's danger all about?
Chaff.
Damn.
Damn right.
Shut your mouth.
It's unclassified.
I mean, I've seen it on YouTube. What you're describing.
Yeah.
But it's usually from planes that I've seen it from.
Yeah, they might have it too. I don't know. It's like some ships have what's called a jamming pod. So you have like a jammer, so that like if you detect like some kind of targeting radar coming at you, you can activate the jamming pod, and it'll hopefully scramble their radar. But destroyers, a lot of times destroyers, their duty that they do is like shotgunning an aircraft carrier. Like we're usually like we run alongside the carriers. You can't run jamming when you're next to a carrier because it'll affect the planes.
Oh.
So basically, any of the small ships that are accompanying the carriers are usually they're just cannon fodder. They're there to take a hit for the carrier.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't want to be on a carrier then.
You know, I've seen some videos of planes. They're shooting that thing off is that chaff too?
no, that's probably flares.
Oh.
Oh yeah, those
Those are meant for heat-seeking missiles. So
Yeah. The countermeasure, the flare countermeasures. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
that's what I was thinking when you said planes. It's like, well, I mean, they might use chaff too, but I think when you see it in like movies and stuff, those are usually flares.
Hmm. Now, in like Hunt for Red October, is there such thing as those countermeasures? That little like Alka-Seltzer pill that fizzes?
It's funny. I never served on a sub, so I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh.
I will say this, and
Confuses the torpedo, apparently.
there was a time when the Soviet Union had like their stuff was like leaps and bounds ahead of us. I mean,
Really?
yeah, like their stuff, their subs were bigger and badder. They had an aircraft carrier called the Admiral Kuznetsov, and we used to call it the Admiral Cut Your Nuts Off. And Michael probably remembers this one because it was like if you were out to sea and you got a whiff that the Kuznetsov was in anywhere near you, we would get the fuck out of there. It was like,
was it that formidable?
it was huge. It had all the latest and greatest technology at that time. It had every kind of missile you could think of. It was just bananas. And then now, because the Soviet Union couldn't afford, it was too big and had too much, and they couldn't maintain it. Now it's a floating hotel.
Wow.
Did you do North Pacific duty?
No, I was always Pacific. I mean, occasionally, like, we would sit off the coast of North Korea. We'd get diverted and stuff, but most of the time I was near Asia and then the Persian Gulf.
Yeah, for us, most of my experience with like Russian stuff was like the spy ships. They look like junkers, tugs.
Well, I mean, hell, they use commercial vessels. they use commercial vessels that look like freaking cargo ships, or tugs, or freaking fishing trawlers, and then they just have like a freaking real sensitive listening equipment hidden on board in a suite somewhere inside the ship.
Well, that's the thing that would give them away is like they'd have way too many antennae and
Yeah, I mean,
for a normal commercial vessel.
Like when they would always invite China to participate in RIMPAC, and they would always decline. But then we'd go do RIMPAC, and there's always some Chinese ship just hanging out. Like they don't want to play, but they'll sit and watch us. Have fun.
China don't play that.
Actually, I think they actually participated this year.
Well, I thought nobody blew up the pink ship this year.
Oh, I don't know.
I know. Sounds like a scary place out there. Out on the ocean.
I don't know. It's pretty cool. Like I saw bioluminescent algae. It's pretty neat. In the Persian Gulf, there's these like crazy dolphins that are all like pink and brown. They're like weird colored. Saw flying fish.
There's these dolphins in South America. I think they're called the Boto dolphins.
What?
You're talking about the pink river ones?
Yeah, I think they're called the Boto dolphins.
Boto dolphins. Yeah. The Boto dolphins.
I just wanted to say that on camera.
Not bottlenose dolphins.
No.
It was abbreviation. Don't make fun how he pronounces things.
The bottlenose dolphin.
Sonia, isn't that called the Boto dolphin? Why is it called the Boto dolphin?
Well, that's when you have more than one, Ron. You say Boto's dolphins.
Not one of them, both of them.
Wait, let me go Google it.
Look it up. to the Google machine.
You're gonna learn more stuff there in the pool.
There we go.
Yeah, the Amazon River dolphin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also known as the Boto dolphin.
Yep, also known as the boat. See, and then on Google they have people also ask how many Boto dolphins are left. Ooh, I didn't know it was endangered.
Botos are in danger.
As long as you get one. As long as you get one.
Oh my!
I couldn't get through it. I could not.
Meanwhile, the rest of the interweb, what are these guys talking about?
Here's one that asks, how big are Boto dolphins?
There we go.
I guess it depends.
It depends. Yes.
It depends.
Oh gosh.
Singapore, have you ever heard of the Boto dolphins?
I have actually.
Oh. See?
I knew something, yay.
Yay.
The
Ready for
Amazon-
our first round of looks, guys? First round.
Okay. Okay.
What the?
I go.
Drew says, hold on, let me get my screen right. Where's Drew? Drew is there. Is Drew? Drew. All right. And you are drawing.
This is Randall from Time Bandits.
Time
the
Bandits,
original.
the lead one.
Randall.
Randall.
All right.
Is he?
Stop.
Bring
Who's
back
next?
what you have stolen from me.
That was
Scott, you
That
ready?
scared me as a
That was
kid.
great when they encountered Robin Hood.
Have you met the poor charming people?
Is that absolutely necessary?
Oh yeah, it is.
Jolly good. Jolly good.
Sorry. Who's next?
Oh, I guess I am there. So I started off with Penelope from the new Time Bandits.
Oh,
Yay.
how is the new
Lisa
one?
Kudrow's.
It got
It's okay. And then this is from Legends of Tomorrow, where they go back to Japan.
Who that is?
Who that is? Hold on, I'm having a senior moment. That is Sharp. No, that's not Sharp. Sharp's the other one. Sarah Lance, White Canary.
Oh, okay.
All right, who's next? Scott, Napua, Scott. Just one of the doctors?
Yay!
Had to be one of the doctors. I figured.
Doctor Who traveled in time?
And here's your sonic
Buddy?
screwdriver.
John.
Donald.
Oh, there it is. Oh, did we all just lose our memories now? What'd you do? Mind wipe us?
No, that's
Oh,
right,
you're
black.
mixing it up.
We're just agitating Drew tonight.
John and Napua, you guys are left. Who wants to go?
Okay.
John it is.
Yeah, okay. So I got
Bill and Ted.
Bill and Ted.
Excellent.
Yay.
Bill S.
most
Preston
bodacious.
and Ted Theodore Logan.
I got
Be excellent to each other.
Hey,
Most
Doc,
of all.
Doc and Marty.
Doc and Marty from the animated Back to the Future.
That's
I
heavy.
haven't thought of like any gags or anything. And then in Dr. Slump, they had this time machine called the Time Slipper that it would run, and then when it slipped, and that's when you went through time. And then I just did
Scheumann and Peabody.
yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Wow. Well,
So they got
That's all, huh? That's it? Just those five?
well, I don't, four. Can you count?
Four.
Four. But no gags, no color. So
Napua, you got something?
Oh no, sorry, I'm not drawing. Just hanging out.
Oh, okay.
No worries.
It's nice to
learning.
have you.
yeah. We need more people to just kind of just come out and hang.
We need someone to offend. So we're glad you're here.
Yeah, Ron doesn't offend easy, so
We thought we did earlier.
sure. I get offended real easy.
Yeah. I'm just offensive.
Nobody, you know what? Today, nobody laughed at my joke.
Oh, what was your joke?
Well, it's what I said, jokingly. Because this is the first time we're back since the since we went on holiday break. So we worked remotely all last week, and the 2 weeks before that, New Year's and Christmas, we were off for those 2 weeks, and then last week again we were Because of the fires, we all work remotely, so this is the first time. And they were all just saying how bad 2025 just started. And I said,
Oh yeah.
don't worry, come Monday, America's going to be great again.
And that
I
didn't
wonder
go
if they know
well.
you're. I wonder if they know you're joking.
Oh, yeah, they knew I was joking, but nobody said. They just rolled
It's your
their eyes.
delivery.
Just rolled
It's your
their eyes.
delivery.
Just rolled their
Wait a
eyes.
minute. Monday is an inauguration day, though.
It is. It's MLK and inauguration day.
Really?
I told them once he becomes president, there's not going to be any more fires. There's gas.
We're gonna have the best fire. It's gonna be the biggest fire you've ever seen.
It's gas will be
It's gonna be so big.
$2 a gallon.
Oh,
It's gonna be so big that Canada's just gonna be ours. I don't know.
The whole Canada Greenland stuff, that's just a wag the dog. So we don't pay attention to all the other shit going on.
And there's a lot of shit that.
What else is time? Time.
Sorry, guys, I gotta run.
Okay.
Oh, did we finally offend you too much?
Napua leaving early. This is a nasty woman.
Okay, see you in the pool.
Very horrible woman. Bye.
I would call her a very horrible woman. Bye.
Bye, Napua.
Bye, Napua.
You guys got too offensive.
Yeah, I think it's because I mentioned Trump and that probably triggered her. It triggers a lot of people, I realize.
Does it?
Yeah. He's not a very likable guy in my industry or in my state.
So sad, California.
How's the air quality?
It's not bad. Now the winds have changed direction, so a lot of the fires are not spreading as fast. Or if they're spreading, it's more towards up the mountain, away from people's homes.
That's good.
Yeah, amazingly, this a friend of mine. If you look at the burn map, all the places that's burned, where he lives is right in the middle of the burn map. And I just found out today that his home was not burnt down. His neighborhood was not burnt down. Like, how the hell? Just like if you look at the burn map, it's like kind of like right in the middle. It is up on the mountain. All the other neighborhoods on the bottom and everything were all burnt down, and his wasn't.
Oh, good for him.
Well, yeah, I was like, wow.
He must have voted for Trump.
Well,
Oh,
I know he didn't, but maybe the rest of the neighborhood did. I don't know.
Sorry, I know it's probably too soon. I apologize.
Yeah.
Does anybody here still get on Twitter? Or have we all?
No.
Or X.
Yeah,
John,
sorry.
you're still on Twitter, right?
I'm still there, but I don't really read it. I'm just posting stuff there.
I'll never call it X.
Reed was having an issue with Twitter, and he messaged me. He's like, "I'm sorry, dude. I left Twitter a long time ago."
Who had? Reed. Yeah, Reed messaged me too, and I'm like, oh.
Some people some of the, I guess, younger colleagues of mine, they're leaving Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook and Instagram.
I mean,
Facebook and Instagram.
My Art Till Dawn account. If the new policy changes at Meta affect it, then I will delete that account. I'll delete my personal account.
Now everybody's concerned about the TikTok.
Oh yeah, come the 19th.
Yeah, so it's this Sunday, right?
I don't think TikTok's going anywhere myself.
No, and then they're going to go to what is that other one? Red Note? Is that what they're going to?
If anything, they'll sell it to Musk. And
Yeah, probably.
And it'll be okay. Be all right.
Well, so sorry. The reason I was asking about Twitter is I started following this Twitter account. The person, it says they're a female Chinese student in maybe their 20s. I don't know if it's no. They're called Wei Wu, and they're the stuff they post is so wrong. I hope to God it's a parody. Like I hope to God it's a parody and it's not somebody's real Twitter.
You're not giving them money, are you?
What do they post?
Like these ridiculous posts written in broken English that are like so despicable. Like, and I'm not gonna even attempt to do it. But like one of the posts was just like California, see what you get. Too many pervert, and like all this ridiculous stuff. And it's just like everything, because it's like she had a running thing, like it was a running theme through a bunch of her posts about how she's switching her major from like computer science to engineering because she wants to make rocket to send all pervert to moon, and it's hilarious, but it's like it's all in this like broken English, and I hope to God it's a parody account, not a real person.
Well, that sounds about right.
And it's just like it's like big post, like first post is I'm going to Detroit for first time, and next post is Detroit is butthole of America. Like it's just like it's
kind of funny. I don't know why.
It's hilarious. I'm not going to repeat any of the stuff on there anymore, but because you got to read it. It's just ridiculous. But I don't know. You have a way. They're called a Wei Wu.
Wei Wu.
And I was laughing so hard today. My ribs hurt. I was dying.
Have you seen the Iron Sheik posts?
Iron Sheik, the wrestler?
Yeah.
He's dead.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's just somebody pretending to
be the... I guess he was still alive.
He died like a year ago, but
yeah,
he was. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen some of his posts.
I didn't know the Iron Sheik died.
So he like when it was fairly recent, but like he teared into Hulk Hogan,
Yeah, well, Hulk Hogan is when I watch these documentaries about behind the scenes, like, what an ass.
You mean personality-wise, not physically?
Yeah, personality-wise.
Iron Sheik. The rumors of my death have been greatly exaggerated.
What was I watching?
Which
Hulk?
I did an Iron Sheik live stream earlier. Yeah. At least if I still have it handy.
So he was the one that used the word jabroni a lot.
Jabroni, yeah.
Yeah, and Rock just appropriated it, I guess.
It's like, it's your responsibility to not be a dumb son of a bitch.
I haven't watched wrestling in a long time, but I used to watch, when it was like Hulk Hogan, Roddy Piper, the Junkyard Dog.
That's old school. That's my time. I like those days.
I always liked George the Animal Steel. He was probably my favorite. His whole rivalry with Macho Man Randy Savage for Miss Elizabeth.
Because he was enamored with Miss Elizabeth.
Well, that one was like WrestleMania when he grabs her and like runs up into the rafters with her like Tarzan.
It freaked me out that one time because he would just say one word, yell out one word, when he was in character. And then he was on a commercial. It was for a product, and he said a complete sentence, and that freaked me out. Like, whoa.
He sold out.
He said something like, "You better get yours before it's gone." I was like, whoa.
That's funny.
If he gets paid per word.
I was like, hey, wait a minute.
I was genuinely sad when Macho Man passed away.
Yeah.
You're a phony.
I liked him.
Does that feel real to you?
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, he was.
That's right. Bonesaw is ready.
Yeah.
Spider-Man was not.
The Amazing Spider-Man. No, that's not my name.
What's his name supposed to be in that?
The Human Spider. And Bruce Campbell is the announcer.
Yeah.
He's like, "What's your name, kid?" The Human Spider. He's like, "What? That's terrible."
That's why nobody likes him. Bruce Campbell was onto something.
It's weird at this last event I was at. A lot of people bought the Spider-Man Noir, but I was like, is he popular again?
Well, the movie's being made.
Yeah.
Although, wait, didn't Sony kill off their universe? Are they finishing? Are they going to finish it?
I have no idea.
But I think because if they make it's a Spider-Man, not a other than Spider-Man, right?
Yeah,
Maybe that's the difference.
I think so.
I finally watched Venom the other day. Last Dance.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
I'm kind of glad I didn't see it in the theater.
Where'd you watch it?
I'd rather not say.
Arr.
Okay.
They'll tell you off the air. They tell you off air.
Arr.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't see it in the theater.
I saw the
It's
first two.
It's a lot more Venom, action, but that's not the strong point of the Venom franchise to me. So
I like the second one.
you did?
The second one?
You did? I heard you. I'm asking you did?
Yeah, I did.
With what they did with what they did with you liked Carnage?
Yeah, I thought it was going somewhere. I don't know his real backstory or anything, so it's like, okay.
And I was checked out of Spider-Man comics before Carnage came on the scene, so I can't speak on Carnage.
Nobody likes Spider-Man.
People are liking this new Absolute series of Batman and Wonder Woman, Spider and Superman, and what they're going to do Flash and
Flash is coming next. Flash is next, then Green Lantern, then
Green
Martian
Lantern. There you go.
But
Interesting.
I will say this. I read, of the 3 that have come out so far, and I read Absolute Batman, Absolute Wonder Woman, and Absolute Superman. Of the 3 that I've read so far, Wonder Woman is the best. Wonder Woman is incredible. It's like one of the best superhero comics I've read in a long time. It's really good. Batman didn't do it for me. I didn't like it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, fight him, Scott.
No, I'm not talking about Bat. I'm talking about this Absolute Bat.
Oh yeah. I see. Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's that much different from regular Batman. Like they just made him this big ginormous, meathead.
Yeah.
But how poor can he be? He still has like all kinds of gadgets, and he has all this equipment and stuff. I don't think he's that poor. I don't know.
Somebody saying we're like
the broke Bruce Wayne thing. I don't know why they keep trying to do it.
Yeah, somebody are saying like with this absolute series, like is it exposing a lot of them to like their vulnerabilities, something like that.
Well, okay,
Which is kind of like a Marvel take.
It's like the Absolute Superman wasn't raised by the Kents. It looks like Absolute Superman came to Earth older, like not as a baby.
Oh.
So he's really, they've accentuated the whole like alien from another world because he's here and he doesn't fully understand everything, and so they've sort of made him this like outsider kind of character. And he seems to be drastically powered down. And I didn't hate Absolute Superman. To be honest with you, I liked it better, and I didn't hate Absolute Batman. It just didn't feel like, I didn't understand the point of it. But I liked Absolute Superman better than Absolute Batman. But Absolute Wonder Woman is absolutely great. Like I don't know what it is. It's really well done.
Okay.
It feels like a fresh take on the character. I feel like they're really doing what they should be doing.
Okay. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to ask you. So did you start watching Macross?
I put it on my list. I haven't watched it yet.
There's so many.
Yeah, I don't know where to start.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Is on Hulu.
I'm just gonna go in chronological order.
On Crunchyroll, they have the original one, huh?
Yeah, they still have the the one that a lot of people call Robotech.
Yeah.
Macross. RMX says something. RMX. Yeah, it was a terrible movie. Last Dance was why I didn't go to see it. Also, hopefully you guys are having a great evening. Enjoy the Doctor Who time and Gals treat.
All right. Thank you, RMX. I guess I got to scroll down. I'm not seeing it.
C Min says, oh, okay. Iron Sheik, the rumors of my death have been greatly exaggerated.
It's weird.
All those G.I. Joes that I got, John?
Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm a little ticked off that all of them had broken rubber bands inside. So it's like as soon as I got home and opened the little baggies they were in, they come into 2 pieces. Like
I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. But I mean, it's just like it's the person who was selling them.
I'm just kidding.
You know, they also all of them needed new rubber bands, and
They're
then
hard to
you
replace?
could. No, that's not that hard to replace, but it's just like I feel like
Yeah, I got you.
they were
Wait,
charging.
were they still in the box?
No,
No,
they're
they're in bags.
they're loose, but they were in little
Okay.
baggies, and they were behind inside a glass case. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like
I
Gwen.
was saying if they're still in the box, then I could maybe understand that they've never been opened.
No.
Rubber bands just get old inside the box too, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that can happen.
Secondhand.
I mean, these are, you know, they're. I'm not complaining too much because they weren't that much money for them, but I just feel like they all need new rubber bands. Zartan's crotch is broken. I couldn't see when I was looking at the case. I couldn't see that his crotch was broken, and then one of the figures, his thumb was busted off, and you couldn't see it because of the way his arm was in the bag. And nowhere on the packaging does it say that they're broken. Like on the baggies that they put, you know.
Intentional.
Well, somebody's gonna get a bad Yelp review.
I'm not accusing anybody of anything. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's possible that, but I feel like he could have shaved a couple bucks off of those.
Yeah.
Because it's like I gotta, you know,
Yeah.
fix and replace and all this stuff. It's like it ain't that good a deal anymore. I don't know. In the future, I'm gonna be asked to, hey, can you take that out of the case so I can take a look at it?
Well, you might see him at the collector show.
You were the guy that sold me the G.I. Joe.
Well, I mean, if he has more, I'll take a look at more. But you know,
Ask him to take it out. Though.
I'm gonna ask him to take it out.
Be like, hey, the last one you gave me, just to let you know.
No, I mean it's on me. I should have done that in the first place. But
yeah, you're excited. You were like, hey,
I was excited. I was excited.
You were the mark.
That's right.
It's Christmas all over when Grandma gave you the wrong one, the G.I. Joe.
You know, well, I mean, we've talked about this before. My grandma.
We did.
I mean, it's like I remember the one year it was for my birthday. I wanted $6 Million Man. Instead, she gave me a Mike Power, the Atomic Man, from Bionic G.I. Joe or whatever you call him. And then flash forward
Scuba Steve
to like 1984. I asked for Voltron for Christmas, and instead of the Lion one, she got me the vehicle. And I
does those some cool drawings.
I ain't complain. I liked the vehicle one; it was nice. But I really wanted that Lion one. That was
a lot of people coming in the room tonight.
Why?
I don't know. Well,
because you're here, Ron.
That's right.
Because we got a mountain of information to give out.
That's right.
We're education.
Yeah.
Because knowledge is power with a K.
Yep.
K-power. Not bad. What time is it? I think it's my last one. Maybe I'll color this one.
17 minutes left.
Yeah, I'll color this one.
17 minutes.
Hey, Ron, I don't know if you saw my post on Facebook, but if you know anybody that's doing anything like art charity fundraisers for fire, let us know.
Yeah, no, they're usually just more donations and stuff, not art charity fundraisers.
Maybe they're doing like an auction or something.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't see any.
Yeah.
If you hear of anything, let me know.
Okay.
Well, some of us will, participate remotely.
Right. Okay.
Can we do some kind of an online auction thing here? Or?
Well, I'd rather have somebody else organize it. Somebody.
I got you. No, I got you.
Is tied into the community.
Right. No, I got you.
We could, but
No, I get it. I get it. I'd rather be that way too, to be honest. Because I wouldn't even know like what organization you would give it to or whatever.
There's a lot out there.
Yeah.
And our guild has a list of, I guess, some of the artists part of our guild that, they lost their homes and their
Yeah.
but they have a lot of the like GoFundMe and stuff like that.
Yeah. One of my friends did. Sad.
like I said, just keep your eyes open, Ron. If you see anything, let us know.
Okay.
I know. He
But
prays Jesus said you do something, and
oh, okay. One thing I found interesting was that if you have a GoFundMe page for yourself or family, you do not qualify for FEMA aid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
And FEMA confirmed it. Because they're saying you're pretty much getting money already. Then they'll give it to those who, don't have a GoFundMe page.
well, is it means tested? Because just because you have a GoFundMe page doesn't mean you're actually getting the money.
Yeah, but in the report, FEMA confirmed it. If they find, I guess they'll investigate and find out you are getting money from, from a charity or GoFundMe, then you don't qualify.
That's why I said it's means tested,
Yeah.
I know that they only have so much money, and they're probably going to have less. So, who knows? But I don't know. It's like FEMA is oftentimes hobbled by the bureaucracy.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. It's not anything against the organization. It's just their management has a lot of hurdles in place, and it's unfortunate that things can't go faster and more efficiently.
It's about to get crippled in a few days.
Yeah. And like I had read like Texas, there was some disaster in Texas, and this is Texas. Texas is kind of unique, but they have this huge chain in Texas, H-E-B, like a big grocery store chain, and like H-E-B was able to they just loaded their own trucks because they have their own fleet of shipping, so they just loaded their own trucks and just started bringing supplies and stuff out because they had everything in place already, before FEMA could ever even mobilize. And it's like, and a lot of people try to use that as like an example of FEMA not working. And it's not that it doesn't work. It's just that HEB is a private corporation.
Yeah,
if they choose to do that with their stuff, they can go ahead and do that. FEMA is a government organization that's got to friggin' deal with our government. If anybody's ever tried to do anything with the government knows nothing happens quick.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I don't think you have the authority to do that.
I've been ordained.
Oh, okay. Then go right ahead.
In the Church of Cthulhu.
It's still
No,
a
what
church.
was the one that your brother was praying at the dinner table?
Moloch. The god of
Moloch.
fire.
The what?
I swear you heard the story. I'm sure you heard.
He might not have been here for this one.
No, yeah, that doesn't sound familiar.
Okay, so my father and my stepmother were both very religious, and we always had to pray before every meal. And I'm not attacking religion. I don't have anything against praying. But as a teenager, I and my brothers often had kind of a warped sense of humor. And my father, in hopes of engaging us and getting us more interested in religion, would encourage us to take turns leading the family in prayer at dinner, which ended up being a real mistake. And I think like the first time he did it, he wanted my brother, he was like, Aaron, would you lead the prayer? And so we're all sitting there getting ready to pray, and Aaron just goes in his most serious voice, like not once did he break. And he had this look on his face as though he was in like some sort of religious ecstasy. And he just kind of closes his eyes and he just goes, Moloch, God of fire, we ask that you bless this food. It's like, we ask that you smite our enemies. He was just like went off. And me and the rest of our brothers were like losing it. We're like dying. And my father, my poor stepmom, I remember she's just sitting there with her face in her hands, and my father was just like getting red, like he wanted to kill us all. And and it was perfect. So the next time he wanted us to do it, it was my turn. And as soon as it was my turn, and he was like, all right, you lead the prayer. And I think he had hoped that me being the oldest, I would be more serious about it. And so when it was my turn, I just went, like I just started making all these noises. And my father, unfortunately, I was sitting next to my father, and I got whacked.
Oh,
So, but it was worth it because we were all dying. But yeah,
worth it because you're all horrible children.
we were horrible.
This is the earlier
children.
version of Bob's Burgers.
But I still think my brother won with Moloch, the god of fire.
FEMA.
And I just wish you could have seen his face because he was just like looking up and he had his hands out and he was just like Moloch. He was just so. It was perfect. It was perfect. Like his voice, he had that perfect like prayer voice. It was
What is it called? Moloch, god of
god of fire.
God of fire.
God of fire. What's this like when you put the almond peanut?
No, I'm not telling that story again because I hurt myself. My ribs are already sore from laughing at that Twitter.
You hurt me.
Oh my god! But my brother, I know where he got that from. It was an episode of Saturday Night Live where they were doing this parody. It was supposed to be a pagan Easter special on TV, and one of the guests was Casey Kasem, and it was Dana Carvey being Casey Kasem, and he was like, for our next guest, we've got Casey Kasem performing a ritualistic pagan dance, and Casey Kasem comes out and he's like, tonight I'm gonna be performing a dance for Moloch, the god of fire. And he was just like, but the way he would say it, like like Casey Kasem used to talk.
Yeah.
Moloch was worshipped by the Hittites or whatever, he would just like he was just doing this.
There's a comment for you. Here's the first one. Can you read that?
No, what's his name?
Professor Velolo Gatulu. Right now, hello.
Moloch, smite our enemies.
Oh yes.
There you
go. We're about 5 minutes out. You guys ready to start wrapping up?
Yes, I finished inking. I'll paint later.
Shucks, I screwed it up.
All right.
I screwed it up.
Last round of looks then. Here, I'll go ahead and go. Let's see. In the order I did them. I actually got 3 drawings done tonight. Hell.
Yay. See? Yeah.
So here's Penelope from the new Time Bandits. Here's Sarah Lance from Legends of Tomorrow. Focus. Why is it out of focus? Hold on. Where's my focus button? Oh, not that. Ooh.
Ooh, neato.
Psychedelic.
Drugs are good.
Ooh. LSD, LSD. Look out at the LSD.
That's light. That. Oh, here's focus. There we go. Okay. So there's Cheryl Lance from Legend Noir and Kang the Conqueror.
Oh, Kang. That's a good one.
Krang.
Da, 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 da.
That's a good Kang.
That is a good Kang.
Not bad for about 20-minute drawing, right?
Yeah.
Good.
All right, who's next?
Yeah.
I just have one. I'll just go. The same
Where's
one.
Drooby? Drooby Dooby Doo. Where are you? There you are. What's the character's name again from Time Bandits?
Russell.
It's Randall.
Randall. And that's like
Randall.
a map he's holding.
Yeah, he's got the map.
Russell.
I'm the map.
Yeah.
All right. Who's next? Scott, you ready?
That's the 11th Doctor, right?
11th Doctor.
Jeez, I don't know. Is it?
David Tennant? Everyone's
No,
favorite Doctor.
that's not David Tennant. It's the other one. I can't remember his name.
Smith.
Matt Smith.
Oh, okay.
Tennant was 10th.
Oh,
Yeah.
10 is in 10.
Tennant just makes me think of Jessica.
Yeah. Or Uncle Scrooge.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Scott.
Uncle Scrooge.
Go around.
John, you're the last one. John, you ready?
Oh, I'm the last one? Okay. I didn't do much afterwards. Bill and Ted. Got Doc and Marty. Got Time Slipper from Dr. Slump. Got Peabody and Sherman. I don't know if anyone remembers this one. It's Time Gal.
Love
With a CD.
Time Gal.
Yeah, it was a Sega CD thing. And it actually was based after an anime in which you kind of jump through time through different periods.
Wow, it's a great picture. Well done.
It's very Dirty Parish. Yeah, it's about that time in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Early 90s Sega CD.
Dirty Parish? What that was the Hilton Parish, right?
Huh? Dirty Pear? Dirty Pear?
He said it's very
Yeah,
dirty Parish.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Gotcha.
All right. Next week is John and Rita Sr. John and Rita Sr.'s birthday is 24th, so you'll be able to draw something and then post it in time for his birthday.
Well, there you go.
Hey.
What did he
Yeah.
do?
What did he do? Yeah.
He
Never heard of
invented,
the guy.
he invented the light bulb.
Oh,
Never heard
is
of
it?
the guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, find out next week with people.
Let's see. Seaman, thanks for joining. RMX, I think RMX is already gone. Darren, I don't know if you're still here, but thanks for watching.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything coming up.
JB 102 had to go to bed, so they're already gone. Connie, I don't know if you're still awake, but thanks for watching. You got to come and join us in the stream sometime, Connie.
Yeah, Connie and the Bua, all you guys.
Yeah.
GC men.
And if you know of any charity fundraisers involving art for LA, let us know. Some of us will participate. All right, everybody say aloha.
Hello.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Drew's face.
Where's
There it
Drew's
is.
face? Drew's face. Ah! Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Got the tongue.